We're good to go.
All right, good morning, Mayor Joe Yoakum, Council President Tim Salters, here for our update this Monday morning.
The week before 4th of July.
Absolutely, yes. We are up to 61 cases, but just one's hospitalized.
Yeah.
Everybody is either the ones that need to be quarantined or quarantined, and anybody that's contacted been notified. So Dr. Stewart and his crew did an amazing job with that. So
that puts us up 4 from the weekend because we know that there wasn't too much information that came out this weekend. So that took us from the 57 to where we're at 61. And then we actually got really good news this week where one of the patients had been there for close to 4 weeks, 88-year-old, fought it and was released. And I think they're in rehab now, but you know, hey, this is great news. This is one of those things that we need to talk about, one of those things that we need to encourage. So I think his quote when he did his news article is, God's got a little bit more time for me. I'm like, yes, he does. So that's some of the positives that happened. And like the mayor said, key thing is Dr. Stewart and his crew, and then our
Good Samaritan Hospital staff.
Yeah, doing great work, doing great work. So we're really pleased with that. But just remember, when we always say that, just remember your safety and health protocols. Social distance, wash your hands. If you're in an area that you can't distance, cloth face mask or just a normal mask that you would have. We do encourage people to go outside because that's one of the best places to be with the fresh air. A little muggy today, but enjoy that time. So that's where we're at with case count.
And as as we see our numbers go up, it's up to all of us to do our part to make sure that we kind of slow this down and everybody just follows what we say. Social distance stuff, we'll get there.
Yep.
This weekend, 4th of July.
It's gonna be a little different.
Yes, it is. No, we will not have the 4th of July parade due to social distancing. But we have decided to move the fireworks out to Richard Bauer Drive, which is out by the high school. Hopefully, the reason we're shooting from that area is because that's probably the highest spot in Vincennes, and hopefully people will be able to stay home and watch the fireworks from home. But we do know that a lot of people come out in their cars, and there are a lot of parking lots that you'll be able to use out in that area. So hopefully you'll come with your family, stay with your family in the vehicle, social distance that way, and enjoy the fireworks.
Yeah, and the key thing, when we tested these out, obviously Vincennes has got a very large tree cover. So the key thing is you just need to find a spot. If your home is not near a spot where there's just straight access to the sky, find an area where you can look. It could be, in your block. It could be a parking lot. There's a lot of parking lots that will be available, will be open. The key thing the mayor and I do encourage is, make sure you keep your distance when you're out. Enjoy the fireworks. It's going to be a little bit smaller of a show because we had to buy bigger fireworks to be able to get them higher. So just keep that in mind.
Typically, I think are the fireworks down when they're downtown on the bridge, 25, 30 minutes. These will be 15 minutes max. So short duration, but every one of them will be high in the sky. So hopefully more people can be on them.
Yeah, I did get a lesson on price per footage, which is very different. So just make sure you find a good spot, enjoy the fireworks. This was a priority to us to make sure that this was still able to happen. That's why we've been testing them all for over a month to see what we can do. So that's what we want to make sure you know about this weekend, and that'll start a little after 10, probably
maybe
Saturday.
Between 9:30 and 10, 9:45 maybe in that area.
Yeah,
as soon as it gets dark.
Yeah, just like it would be when we're down here. So that's the key thing. We do have fireworks. Speaking of that, we are getting some firework complaints. The firework ordinance, basically in a nutshell, is you've got like the week before 4th of July, the week after 4th of July. You can shoot them off 2 hours after dusk. Is that correct? That's the correct terminology for that. One of the big things that we do encourage, just be respectful of your neighbors.
Absolutely.
We do have a lot of people that have pets that are terrified. We have people that have PTSD, that have issues with that. And these are the calls that we're getting. I know that one of my dogs absolutely loves the fireworks. The other one of my dogs absolutely hates the fireworks. And I don't like to hear them when I've got a 4-year-old who hears at 11, and then he decides it's time to go outside after he's been asleep. So the key thing that we're asking is just be respectful of your citizens, your neighbors, our community as we do this. We know it's a time to be able to enjoy and celebrate those things, and we'll have that But just kind of keep that in the back of your mind when you're celebrate responsibly.
Absolutely. A week from today, Monday the 6th, the food truck should be back down on the Riverwalk. So
Yeah, I mean that's it's going to be different. I mean it's been kind of a different setup the whole time, and to be able to get some kind of normalcy is always a positive. So we're all looking forward to those kind of things, and that does bode well. Obviously, with the 4th of July coming holiday, that means Friday, the city offices will be observing the 4th of July holiday. But this really doesn't affect anything. Usually when we say that there's a holiday that would affect trash or recycling pickup, this is not the case. We just wanted to make sure that you knew that, because I'm sure we'll get questions like, how does this affect trash or recycling? It doesn't. So those things will be ready to go. And then we've also got some really good news too.
And then the plan is starting hopefully the 4th. They're getting things put together as we speak. The splash pad will open at Four Lakes Park. And then as soon as we get the pool, the pumps and stuff up running, that splash pad will open also at Rainbow Beach.
This has been something we've been working on for months to make sure that we have some kind of, I guess, aquatic offering.
Right.
So we're looking forward to that. And then with the governor's announcement, I'm assuming this week it'll give us more flexibility as well.
And part of the reason we can open those are because they don't require lifeguards.
Yes.
There will be signage asking you to do social distancing and follow procedures.
Just like we have at our parks right now.
Absolutely. So, but the plan is hopefully the 4th start to get our 2 splash pads open.
Yeah, and we know that's something that people are really interested in. I know that we at least get a question or two
Right.
about that a week. And this is something that we've really wanted to focus on and get up and running. Hopefully they have an extended period of time. I mean, we look at it last year, it was nice and warm until early October. So hopefully those are things that we'll be able to do and be able to provide those things. But that's one thing that we're really excited about, because it's just one more step to get back to that
Absolutely.
normal that we wanted to get to.
And later this week, we'll get out a press release with the hours and stuff, as soon as we're for sure that everything is up and running properly, that we can open them. But yeah, the plan is this weekend to get them open.
Yeah, so a lot of good news today. Key thing to remember is obviously our safety protocols: wash your hands, face covering if you can't, social distance. Mayor, is there anything else you got for today?
But that's about it.
Well, if that's it, it's
Keep
your life.
Keep your distance.
Have a good one.